Speed and direction of a moving object. Velocity. Velocity is how fast an object is moving and in which direction.
Imagine trying to reach a friend's house in an unfamiliar neighborhood without a GPS. Just like you need both speed and the correct direction to arrive at your friend's house efficiently, velocity provides both the speed and direction needed for a moving object to reach a destination. In this analogy, the speed of your car is like the speed component of velocity, while knowing which roads to take represents the direction component, both of which are crucial to successfully reaching your endpoint, just as velocity is essential for predicting where and how quickly an object will move.
The push or pull exerted on an object. Force. In simple terms, force is what makes an object start moving, stop, or change direction.
Imagine you're trying to get a reluctant friend to join you for a walk, and they are hesitating at the door. Convincing them to leave the house requires a gentle push or pull, just like a force acting on an object. In both cases, the key similarity is that a push or pull is necessary to initiate movement or change position. Your friend's hesitation is like an object at rest, which needs that little bit of encouragement to start moving. Much like how an object requires a force to overcome inertia and change its state.
The use of force to move an object over a distance. Its unit is the joule J. Work is when you apply force to something and it moves.
Imagine trying to push a heavy shopping cart across a parking lot to your car. This is similar to the concept of work in physics, where applying a force to move an object over a distance is essential. Just as you exert effort, force, to push the cart, object, from the store to your car, distance, work in physics involves using force to move an object over a distance, and the energy expended in this process is measured in joules. J.
The distance an object travels per unit of time. Speed. Speed is how fast something is moving.
Imagine you're trying to manage your budget by tracking how much money you spend each day. Just like keeping an eye on your daily expenses gives you an idea of your spending habits, measuring the distance an object travels in a specific time frame tells you its speed. In this analogy, your daily expenses represent the distance, the days are the time, and your overall spending pattern is like the speed, providing a clear picture of how fast your finances are moving.
A change in velocity with respect to time. Acceleration. Acceleration is how quickly something speeds up, slows down, or changes direction.
Imagine you're driving on a highway and suddenly realize you're late for a meeting, so you need to speed up. This situation is similar to the scientific concept of acceleration, which is a change in velocity with respect to time. Just as you press the gas pedal to increase your speed, change in velocity to catch up to your schedule over time. An object accelerates when its velocity changes over time, whether that's speeding up, slowing down, or changing direction.
The force that opposes motion between two surfaces that are touching. Friction is the resistance you feel when you slide one object over another.
Imagine trying to slide a heavy couch across a carpeted living room floor. This struggle is similar to the concept of friction, which is the force that opposes motion between two surfaces that are touching. Just as the resistance from the carpet makes it difficult to move the couch, friction acts as a resisting force that slows down or prevents the sliding motion between two surfaces, like the couch and the carpet. Imagine trying to slide a heavy couch across a carpeted living room floor. This struggle is similar to the concept of friction, which is the force that opposes motion between two surfaces that are touching. Just as the resistance from the carpet makes it difficult to move the couch, friction acts as a resisting force that slows down or prevents the sliding motion between two surfaces, like the couch and the carpet. This struggle is similar to the concept of friction, which is the force that opposes motion between two surfaces that are touching. Just as
the tendency of objects to resist any change in motion. Inertia. Inertia is an object's natural resistance to changes in its speed or direction.
Imagine trying to push a heavy sofa across your living room floor. Just like the sofa resists your initial push and prefers to stay at rest, objects resist any change in motion due to inertia. The sofa's resistance to your effort is akin to an object's inertia, where it prefers to maintain its current state, whether at rest or in motion, unless acted upon by an external force.
The attractive force between all objects that have mass. Gravity is a force that pulls objects toward each other, like how Earth pulls us toward its surface.
Imagine you're trying to organize a group of friends for a dinner party, and everyone naturally gravitates toward the friend they're closest to. This situation is similar to gravity, because just as people tend to gather around those they have strong connections with, objects with mass are drawn to each other due to gravitational attraction. In this analogy, the people are like objects with mass, and the closeness or friendship is akin to the gravitational pull that attracts objects to one another, highlighting how gravity is the invisible force that keeps everything connected, just like social bonds keep friends together.
Forces that are equal but in opposite directions. Balanced force. In science, a balanced force means that an object stays still or continues to move at the same speed in the same direction because the forces acting on it cancel each other out.
Imagine trying to push a large, heavy table across your living room floor while someone else is trying to push it back in the opposite direction with the same amount of force. This scenario is similar to balanced forces because despite both of you exerting effort, the table remains stationary since the forces cancel each other out. Just like the table, when forces are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction, they create a standstill, demonstrating a state of balance where no movement occurs, akin to a tug-of-war resulting in a draw.
Forces acting on an object to cause a change in motion. Unbalanced force. An unbalanced force occurs when different forces on an object are not equal, causing the object to move.
Imagine trying to move a heavy piece of furniture across a carpeted floor by yourself. This is similar to the concept of unbalanced forces, because just like how you exert effort to overcome the resistance and change the furniture's position, unbalanced forces act on an object to change its motion. In this analogy, your push represents the unbalanced force. The furniture is the object, and the carpet's resistance is like the opposing force that needs to be overcome for motion to occur.